As you are now aware, the primary function of the Keyfile remote console is to help you remotely monitor the activity of the Keyfile server. Let's go through the key features that allow you to do this. First of all, we'd look at the Messages pane, and if we have any errors occurring here, this should be the first place that we are notified. Anything that you see in this pane will also be stored with additional technical support information in the KDS logs. The log directory can be found underneath the kf.serve directory in a logs folder. The next thing to look for is in the background queues. The background queues work as queues for processing objects to be filed, keywords to be updated in the file cabinet indexes, objects to be deleted, and objects to be modified. If these queues become excessively large or are static and do not change, then it is advisable to try and understand what the problem is and resolve it. If you cannot resolve it yourself, of course you should get in touch with your own technical support or with the iStream technical support. Next, you should check pending mounts. If there are any pending mounts for optical cartridges and these are not being cleared automatically, then you should manually try to clear these mounts by loading the optical cartridges into your optical drive or into your optical jukebox. If you believe that you've loaded an optical cartridge and it still remains in the pending mounts list, it may be that this indicates there's something wrong with the cartridge itself. Again, please check with your own technical support or with iStream's technical support in this matter. When we see our list of users here and how many are currently logged on, we are able to interact directly with their sessions. Here you can see I have a remote console session and a session with the super user. I can log the user out directly here, and if they are using a classic client, I can send them a message when they log on or as they currently work. This does not operate with the workspace client. I'll log the super user out. Would I like to log super out? Yes, I would, and that session is now removed from the Keyfile document server. Finally, I'm going to show you options. Logging options should by default always be set to only log some errors. If you log all errors, you'll receive many notifications which may be confusing. Any of these other features for logging what happens with filing or archiving or client activity should only be enabled if you are trying to resolve a particular problem under the advice of your technical support or iStream technical support, as any of these features will create a snowstorm of logging in a correctly working environment, which will be unhelpful to your isolation of any problems.